They were looking for a fresh start. World War I veterans offered the chance to start a new life in the West Australian wheat belt.
They thought the country living away from the horrors of war would be fantastic.
But by 1932, they found themselves on the front line of a new war.
It was a migratory route that the emus take, and it was like manna from heaven for these emus coming down and found, wheat everywhere. About 20,000 reported heading down into the wheatland. It was Christmas come early.
The veterans tried to defend their crops against the invaders, but were quickly overrun. So they called in the cavalry, the 7th Heavy Battery Unit, armed with 2 machine guns and 10,000 rounds of ammunition.
They're hopeful of getting rid of the pest at last. It's war to a finish this time.
But they'd underestimated their avian adversary. Flightless, but hardly fightless, the emu's speed, agility and strength made them near impossible to bring down. I mean, look at those moves.
One farmer, he had a motor lorry, a truck. He managed to run down an emu, and the emu actually got tangled up underneath the truck, destroyed the steering gear, so the truck went off the road. When it was pulled out from under the truck, it was found to have 5 machine gun bullets in it.
If we had a military division with the bullet-carrying capacity of these birds, it would face any army in the world. They can face machine guns with the invulnerability of tanks. They're like Zulus, whom even dum-dum bullets could not stop.
The first battle was over within a week. On December 10, a permanent ceasefire was declared.
He was actually obviously relieved when he said that his own forces had suffered no casualties.
True story, we lost. We got outsmarted by the birds.
90 years later, the scars remain. Campion, site of the fiercest fighting, lies deserted. While many Australians would rather forget this shameful episode, Monty Franklin is determined to keep the memory alive.
This is the thing, most Australians don't even know about this because it was a cover-up. The world needs to know about this historical event, plus it's the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard.
His is one of several upcoming films commemorating the Emu Wars.
Look, we've celebrated a lot of things that we shouldn't in our history, mainly criminals. Ned Kelly, everyone loved him. It's time to celebrate the birds now. Give them their time to shine.
The moral of the story? Don't pick a fight with your own coat of arms.
I'm so glad they won. What a horrible thing. It's like we've just walked through here forever and a day. You turn up wanting to turn this place into your home and farm our wheat. Piss off.
Do you know 300,000 emus were killed over 20 years? 300,000.
Horrible.
Yeah, it's amazing.
This is a really terrible story.
Well, I'm glad I brought it to you today.
But it's going to make for a great movie.
No, it is. I mean, it's fascinating and I'd never heard of it before, but it's really terrible.
Yes, it is.